Pat Stoner, though, I feel like was like 74 overall before we advanced the week. And now he's up to 81 overall. Let me know what Stoner was. He was 70 overall. Okay, Pat Stoner jumped up 11 overall points in one offseason. That's unreal. Like that, what the hell?
Look, sliding through this pain, I'll be stopping in this rain. Got no time for a bitch, I want the butler and a maid. Really on the road, I'm just trying to get paid. Not up in my prime, I get wiser with my age. Cracking open chapters, they was never on my page. Really tried to play me and just fill my heart with rage. I'ma pop out with some tits, cause they always throwing shade. Really in that storm, little nigga, don't be afraid. Still moving hot in the winter, feel a blaze. Stuck in the trap, but we popping out the cage. Can't tell me shit, how the fuck you think you lit? Get to a bag, I'm a thief in the night. Rising to the top, hope you ain't afraid of heights. I'm in the sun, I be moving with the light. He running up, I'ma hit him with a right. She coming back, cause she know I hit it right. They say it's static, he don't really wanna fight. Whole lot of hype, you gon' do it for the neck. Deep up in that water, tell that boy to hold his breath. I ain't really for the action, cut the check.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate it. Got you with another live stream and episode here. Be sure to like and subscribe. This is the Western Michigan Rebuild Dynasty, and we are getting rolling and getting ready for Season 5. We did a live stream recently, yesterday. By the time you guys are watching this, might be a different day. If you missed it, check it out. We did the draft results, players leaving. We finished up recruiting, and now we'll pick it up. We'll do position changes, cutting players, anything we need to do there. Preseason, obviously, all of that. So off-season, preseason right here in the live stream, going all the way up until the first game of next season, and then we'll pick it up from there with, I'm going to do a spring game this year, a game where we go and practice, and we put the backups in, and we kind of just see what we got, and then we will play the first game of the year against whoever that may be. So like and sub if you haven't already. Appreciate it. Excited for Season 5. I think it's going to be the best one yet, and let's get ready to roll. Here we go. We will start with position changes. Not sure how much we need to do here, how much we don't need to do. I feel like we got a pretty good handle on things, but there might be some guys, especially in the offensive line, that we should move around and stuff. Jaquez Joy is back for his senior year, 88 overall. So Goff is a guy that we'll need to move. He's 87 overall, and he's backing up right now. Yeah. So definitely we'll have to find a spot for him, probably at left tackle. Why don't we go ahead and move Goff to left tackle and see what he would be over there. 85. So he's better at guard. So 87 left guard, 85 left tackle. What would our current left guard be if we were to move him out to tackle? Cook here. Would he be better? No, he wouldn't. So let's move Goff to left tackle. Left to right, Goff, 85. Would Lacumbo be a better guard, just out of curiosity? I don't think he would. Slightly, but not better than what we have. So 85, 84. 89, 88, and 88. Man, this is going to be the best offensive line that we've had yet. They haven't even trained yet. Defensive end-wise, we got Max Brooks here as a senior that we'd like to try to get on the field somewhere. He'd be a 79 D-tackle, or the same overall if we moved him to the other defensive end spot. So we might have a use for him at D-tackle, but otherwise everybody's kind of good where they are, I feel like. You know what we should do is move Byrne to the other DN spot, and he would start over Overhauser instead of sitting on the bench behind him. So why don't we do that? Move him over there. So now left end, we got Winton. Rooks will probably move to defensive tackle. We'll have to look at that position here in a second. These are the guys we just brought in. 79 would put him at 3, and we got Strong right there already. So I don't think it's worth it. I think we'll leave him there. He'll get in the rotation. He'll get some opportunities. Linebacker's kind of the question mark position. That's why we brought in one guy out of the transfer portal, and it was this guy here, Marquez Coxie, who I think we're going to move to outside linebacker. Wow, yeah, he'd be an 82 overall outside linebacker. So that's great. That's exactly what we need. So I'm thinking we put him at right because we don't really have a guy over there. I like Bawanko at left. Or T. I mean, I like any of these guys. Blanco's the fastest. Duval obviously in the middle, and then Coxie slots in immediately as the starting outside linebacker on the right side. So now we should probably slide one of these guys over to Mike. I think DeMarco here. Yeah, he's an 80 overall Mike linebacker as opposed to an outside linebacker. So let's put him over there. Coxie's going to start on the right side. 81, 83, and 82, really good. I mean, looking great from an outside linebacker standpoint, but I like where we're at now, so that's good. There we go. All right, so Kennedy, we were missing a couple guys here. Kennedy, I think, was an outside linebacker, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. So let's put him at right for now, and then we have to move our running back as well, Monty Sims, to running back. There we go. Okay. So going through, looking at the freshmen. Monty Sims, 68 overall, 92 speed, 89 excel. Had a really good developmental trait, if I'm not mistaken. So that's exciting. I think he's going to be a really good player. He's a gem prospect, and he should develop quickly. At receiver, the only guy we brought in here was Mario Grubb. He's 66 overall, 90 speed, 93 excel, 6'3", 192. Nobody at tight end. Probably should get one this year. We brought in Daryl Eason, 4-star, 75 overall he starts out at. So that's a great starting point. He's probably going to end up being a 90 overall player, if not better than that. We also got a 4-star here in Brian Conway. He starts out even better at 76 overall. So we brought in some really good offensive linemen. And then not as big of a get, but Brody Cook here from Green Bay, Wisconsin, 6'5", 316. Starts out at 68 overall. Defensive line, nobody there, but on the right side, we got Joe Reese. He comes in at 69 overall, and then Dylan Osborne at 67 overall. Two more D tackles this year. Ken Etheridge, 68 overall, and Dontrell Lemon at 67. Kennedy, we just talked about, 70 overall, 88 speed, 90 acceleration. He fits right in well. Coco Ali, can't forget about him. Another 4-star we got this year. 75 overall. I think the best linebacker recruit we've ever brought in. So that's great. 85 speed, 91 excel. Agility's great and all that. Colin says that Lemon's a unit, 6'3", 328. Yeah, man, he's probably the biggest guy we got. Yeah, he is. We should probably take Dom Capps out of the game on running downs. He's only 254. Yeah, he's going to be that nose tackle. Tyleek Williams, if you will. I know you were excited about him getting picked by the Lions yesterday. Not so much. Okay, outside linebacker. Brandon Togafau is 65 overall. I think these guys are a lot better than their overall numbers would suggest. And then Julius Malvo at 64 overall. So some good pieces there. Brought in one corner, Trevor Jordan. He starts out at 70 overall. Pretty good starting point. 90 speed, 88 excel. A couple free safeties. Prince Zakelj, 68 overall. Zach Santucci at 65 overall. And then we brought in Sidney Wimper, who is 66 overall at strong safety. So there you go. Keenan Bobo's up to 82 overall. That's better than DeMarco was last year, if I'm not mistaken. So he goes up. Quentin Capra holds on to that QB2 job, but hold on. Tyrese Barr was the quarterback too. He gets jumped by Quentin Capra, who's 79 overall as a redshirt freshman. So we might have another quarterback competition in the spring game between Bobo and Capra. Carmen didn't move up a whole lot, I feel like. 82 overall, 91 speed, 91 excel. Pat Stoner, though, I feel like was like 74 overall before we advanced the week. And now he's up to 81 overall. Let me know what Stoner was. He was 70 overall. Okay, Pat Stoner jumped up 11 overall points in one offseason. That's unreal. Like that, what the hell? So by the time, he's only a redshirt freshman. By the time he's a redshirt junior, if he stays on that pace, he's going to be a 99 overall player. That is unreal, dog. Whew. He's going to be hard to keep off the field this year. Okay, Morris gets jumped by Savage, who makes a huge jump from an overall standpoint as well. He's up to 83 overall and is our top receiver. 92 speed, 95 acceleration. 85 catch. Clancy's into the 80 overalls, so nice to see those two really jump off the trampoline, if you will. And we'll have to find who our third guy is going to be beyond there. But love that. Dukes doesn't move up at all, which is surprising. I thought he had a good developmental trait, but I guess not. Marco Cooper and Juan Tam right behind. Lacumbo, dang, he jumped up a lot. He might have earned himself the starting job back. He was 82 overall last week, so we put Goff in his position, but he outdevelops past Goff, and now he's up to 89 overall. So he might have to be the left tackle. Cook's up to 88 overall. Randall only moved up 1 point to 89. Joy's at 88. And Lemon's at 89. So we moved Goff over to left thinking he would be the starting tackle there, but he only moved up 3 points. And now he might be the odd man out. So that's interesting. We'll have to look at that. But I want to look at the depth pieces on the offensive line. We got an 82 redshirt sophomore. Well, Goff's only a redshirt junior anyway, so the pressure's not on him to play this year. He's got a year next season he can do. Look at how many young guys we have in the 80 overalls that aren't even starting this year. Littlejohn, Rourke, Weish, these guys are all into the 80 overall, and they're not even going to start till next year. Merling, Crow, bro, we have an insane amount of depth and talent in the offensive line. Beckner and Otis, year after year, we're going to be turning over 80 overall players, probably 90 overall players in the offensive line. We're going to lose we're going to lose basically our entire offensive line this year, but we have a whole entire offensive line waiting in the wings, ready to go next year. So that's crazy, and that's awesome. That speaks to recruiting. Esteban Woodhead jumped up, I want to say 6 spots to 81 overall, so he's now our second string, and he passes Rook, so only moved up 1 point. So it's going to be Winton and Woodhead on this side, I guess. Byrne and Overhauser on the other side. I think we moved Byrne from left to right, if I'm not mistaken. D-tackle-wise, Caps is up to 85 overall. Gray is 86 overall. I don't even know if he moved any points, to be honest with you. But looking good in the D-tackle spot. DeMarco's up to 85 overall, so he jumps up a few points. 81 to 85, I believe, so that's great. Let's see what Duval is. He doesn't have a great developmental trait, but he's just a stud. 85 overall, and Mike. Cortez Awe, though, is coming along really well. 84 overall, and then Teddy Teague, 77. Steve Stye's the only one that gets the offseason training benefits at right outside linebacker. He gets up to 72. Stokely's up to 84 overall. Kane's at 81. Adai goes from 72 to 77. And then our 3 redshirt freshmen are looking pretty good in the mid-70s. So they'll keep coming along. By the time they have to play, assuming these guys don't go pro after this year, they'll be where they need to be to see the field. Hochstein does not hit the 80 overall mark, but he's up to 79. And Hench, I don't think, moved up at all either. So some work to do at safety, I think. 76 kicker, that'll play, that'll do. 69 punter, again, hopefully we don't have to use him at all. So there we go. Okay, now we come to the interesting portion of this live stream and a turning point in the Dynasty. So, as y'all know, if you've been here for a minute, last year we were 14th in the polls going into conference championship week. I thought all we had to do was beat Miami of Ohio. We would win the MAC, obviously, have the conference championship token, and we only had 1 loss. We were a 12-1 team with teams like Maryland and Colorado ahead of us who had 3 losses, not great resumes. So, obviously, the committee doesn't respect the schedule we play. They don't respect who we are, so we need to make a move here that is going to make them respect our program and what we do. So, my thinking is we're going to move from the MAC to the Big Ten, play against teams like Michigan, Michigan State that are in-state schools, and ultimately just level up our competition so that when we are in these situations where we're on the cusp of the playoff, our strength of schedule is better, and they have no reason to keep us out of the playoff. And I feel like just kind of going through and looking at the overalls of these teams, low 80s, Michigan's 87, Ohio State. I mean, those are the teams that are class of the conference, right? Oregon as well, and USC and teams like that. These are all teams that are on a level playing field with us. I feel like we have a team and a program that can come in and compete right away with these guys. So I'm thinking we move from the Mid-American Conference, which has clearly become way too easy for us. We run it every year, to the Big Ten. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. How is this going to go? I don't know. It's a bit of a risk. Our regular season's going to get a lot tougher. The margin for error is slimmer, but really it's not, because Maryland made it into the playoff and they had 3 losses in the Big Ten last year. So I think this is just going to make it more entertaining. We'll have more margin for error. We'll have more opportunities to make the college football playoff and take this thing to the next step. And quite honestly, I'm sick of, and I'm sure you guys are sick of, watching me play Akron and, I can't even remember the other MAC teams because they're so bad. Like Miami of Ohio, Kent State. Like, it's just boring. Like, we're way better than them at this point, and we need a new challenge. So that's what we're doing. Okay, we got encouraged transfers. All we got to do is clear up one spot because we brought in that linebacker, 76 overall, and this other guy over here is higher at 77. So, yeah. I'm thinking we have Rooks bounce. I feel like Duhan can hold that gig up pretty well. He's heavier, he's bigger. So, yeah. Let's encourage Rooks to transfer, I'm thinking, and we'll have that be that. All right, and that brings us officially to the preseason. So a lot of excitement here. We bring in a great recruiting class. I like the transfer we got. I like how the guys developed in the offseason. I'm really excited for Season 5, and I hope you guys are too. So, okay, I'm kind of confused because we moved to the Big Ten, but they only have us playing in 2 Big Ten games, Washington and Rutgers. Okay, well, guys, I apologize. I didn't know that's how it works. So we'll play this season. We'll make it fun. We'll put some tough teams in the non-conference, which is going to be 9 or 10 non-conference games. And then next year, we'll make sure that we get the regular slate. I mean, that's really annoying how it doesn't tell you that. But whatever. All right, so it's going to be a really weird schedule, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Not what I intended, but this is a schedule where if we play well, should get us into the playoff. I mean, 1, 2, 3 ranked games, and like some of these teams could become ranked games eventually. New Mexico went 8-6. I think they went to their conference championship. Boise 11-3. UNC was 7-6. Jacksonville State, of course, was good, 14-1. Cuse was 7-5. Wazoo was not great. UVA not the best. Virginia Tech wasn't too good. Washington was pretty good. Rutgers not great. South Carolina was awful. But a lot of interesting games. Every game is going to kind of be against a new team that we haven't played yet. So, okay, the last thing we got to do, besides looking at, stuff like All-Americans and things like that, is recruiting. So let's see what the game thinks our needs are. I'm thinking like definitely safety, receiver, and tight end definitely. A few more offensive linemen. Games with me on safety. Probably some more linebackers. Yeah. So Najee Lemon. Man, a lot of lemons on our team. Last name, guys, the last name Lemon, that is. So Najee here. 4-star, top 160. 80 zone. 88 speed, 88 excel, 84 jumping, 86 agility. Damn good player. He gets an offer. Javon Sly, 91 speed, 90 agility, 91 excel. 2 damn good players right there, guys. 2 really damn good players right there. That's a good start. All right, strong safety. Kranchik, top 100. Man, these guys are all good. 80 zone, 92 speed, 88 excel. Say no more. Whew, I love all of those options. All right, linebacker we needed. We'll have plenty of points to hit receiver, don't worry. All right, we got 87 excel, 85 speed, 85 tackle. He's a run stopper, so his coverage isn't very good. We got a field general here, bust, 86 speed, 88 excel. Pretty good coverage, but his developmental trait probably wouldn't be very good. We got a gem and Corbin Russo. 93 speed, 90 excel at 6'2", 229 from Buffalo, New York. 85 tackle, 63 man coverage, and 74 zone. Absolutely. Come on down. All right, Enrique Condon. 87 tackle, 87 excel, but the coverage isn't really there. We need some coverage for sure. All right, Max Rowe, field general, 6'1", 220. 90 excel, 89 speed, 69 block shed, 68 zone coverage. He's kind of got all the pieces. I like that. So 2 offers there, and let's hit tight end. We need tight end. Everett Shaw, what do you got? 81 catching, 82 catching traffic. I don't see his speed. I see 83 excel, which isn't great. Probably like a little better than that. Vertical threat, Emrit Zuniga. This might be the guy that we need. 85 speed, 88 excel, 83 catching. Yeah, I think he's the guy. Good agility. Yeah, from Westchester, Ohio. Okay, got that. Let's go find some receivers. Siaki Uluavi from Hawaii. Okay, that's pretty cool. 93 jumping, 92 speed, 89 excel at 6'2", kind of like Tet McMillan traits. Looks good to me. John Crow, wow, that is quite a name, quite a look. Deep threat, 96 excel, 96 speed. Nope, this is the guy. Absolutely. He looks a little strange, but he kind of looks like that Sills guy from West Virginia, David Sills, beast from back in the day. Josh Warlow from Aurora, Illinois. Heard of that place. Gem, 94, 92. He's 5'8", so here's our future slot receiver. So boom, boom. I like all of them, honestly. I'd be down to bring all of them in. So there you go. Offers, offers, offers. Some good options there. All right, we still have a lot of hours to use. What else do we need? Let's check these D tackles out. Matthew Sons, a gem. Duncan, South Carolina. Good finesse moves. 90 strength. 84 tackle. Love it. Ben Vick. How big is he? 280? All right, so good mix. This guy's a little heavier. 88 strength. 84 hit power. 75 block shed. So we got a run stopper, and then he's a speed rusher. So how many D tackles do we need? We don't need any, actually. So we'll just stick with Sun for now. All right, how about D-end? Jeff Oden's a gem. 85 finesse move, 85 excel, 84 speed. Everything looks good there. Marvin Angerer. 88 strength, good excel, good pursuit. They both look good. JP McMillan, gem, 100th best recruit in the country, 84 tackle, 87 strength, 82 block shed. These guys all look really good. I don't even know if I need to see any more, honestly. All right, man, the nice thing about where we are right now is that we really don't have that many needs otherwise. So we've got to look at this 5-star linebacker. Gem, and he's the number 2 recruit in the country from Hawaii. 85 speed, 88 excel, 88 speed. Coverage not great, but as far as run stopping goes, he's absolutely elite. Yeah, got to offer him. These guys are all coverage linebackers. I am intrigued, extremely. 85 speed, 89 excel, 75 zone. 86, 88. These are all really good players. 88. He's the best of the bunch, though. Malachi Clark here. So 2 offers there. Corner we should do as well. All right, 88 excel, 92 speed. He's a slot corner. Yeah, I love that. Good change of direction, good coverage. Offer. Hit safety already, and we have points to spare. Man, we are in a really good spot recruiting-wise. 91, 84 carry. Elusive. 92. These guys are both good. How about quarterback? Let's check Tremaine Coleman here. 88 throw power, 80 speed. Throws it on the run pretty well. Staten Island. Gem, all right. Garrett Martino. 94 throw power, 87, 88. He's pretty dang good. Give him an offer. And then we'll give those 2 running backs offers. All right, Tyrone Cummings. He's 6'7", 297. What a specimen. 87 strength. And then let's check one of these guards out. Dominic Suggs, that's a heck of a name. Better be good at football. That's all we can do on him, but we'll finish that as we go. So, guys, I mean, we got a ton of really good players on the board. 4 stars, a 5-star, and if we can just get some of them, that would be awesome. So, that was exciting. So they got us in 12th, which means preseason we are projected to make the college football playoff. Preseason Big Ten rankings, they have us as the top team in the Big Ten. They are predicting us to win the Big Ten preseason. What the heck? Unfortunately, we're only playing 2 Big Ten games. I don't know if we can qualify for the championship with that, but we'll see, I guess. But hopefully this is the playoff season, man. More opportunities to boost our resume, gain some respect, and you guys are going to want to be here for every game. They might all be really good. So no blowouts, no gimmies like last year. So I'm excited. Hopefully we get better this year too. I'm sure we'll be challenged a lot more, and we'll be more prepared for the playoff when we make it there. So thank you guys. Like the video on your way out. As I said, I'll be back soon with the spring game, the QB competition, and then we'll get week 1 rolling at New Mexico, our former school. Hopefully put it on them and get rolling. So appreciate it. Everybody have a great day and get fired up for another new season. Go Broncos.
She still want me